Hello. Welcome. My name is Hamidu Williams, and this is Animals of Paradise Studios. And today we're going to touch a very controversial topic. Now, mobileography, using your phone for video and photography versus using professional cameras, regular cameras, etc., and that warfare that everybody's been going on and chiming on. And I wanted to give my $100 on it, okay? My $100 after being in recording for 10 years, not 100 years. I'm not that old, but. So where do we start? Let us start with the mobileography. Now, Tangerine, if you don't know that movie, I watched it a long time ago, and that was maybe one of the first movies that a lot of the industry knows as where someone went in and filmed on their phone, okay? And they did a pretty good job about it, to be fair, okay? And so, I have been using the iPhone to record, okay? And I've also been using, of course, this beautiful Nikon Z7. I just want to make myself look beautiful because y'all love that quality, that bokeh. You already know. But I'm using both, as you can see. I'm shooting here with an iPhone, with a wide angle moment lens. So, we in the game. So I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. As of 2021, I spent the year using my phone, okay, majority for the jobs and for the gigs. I got a contract with a university. I was shooting scientific protocols. I went in there with the person that first brought me on, which was a research assistant, and she brought me in there. Shout out to you. And she brought me in, and I shot it on my phone, on my tripod. You can see the behind the scenes if you look in the comment section, and you can see, hey, I was shooting with it. No external lenses on that iPhone whatsoever. Just shooting, and we did a pretty good video, hands down. From there, I learned, hey, I need to go do some more stuff. I need to buy an extra tripod, and just to up the game a little bit. And then that individual's boss came, saw the video, loved it. But let me step back a little bit. I use my phone, and I also use this baby here, the Nikon D3-100, which is 10 years old. So I did it for some of the close-up shots, to get that focus and that bokeh. You dig? Okay, so it's a bit both. But majority was the phone. Majority. And so I have made a lot of money from filming on my phone. And I would say, when people watch that video in that laboratory, back to when her boss came, they all think it was done on a professional camera. But when I come in for the second and third job, they're like, oh, you're shooting on your phone. I'm like, yeah. And so if people don't know that it's shot on the phone, they don't know. And so I think we have that as well. Like, a lot of things are shot on the phone and you just won't know. Now, I am filming on the Z7 because I think quality, bokeh, and image look and sensor, okay, is much better than it is on the phone. Okay, and you get that quality, that crispness, and you can get it on the phone. It's just a little bit more work, to put in, and it's a bit harder, I would say, but it is possible, but not to that extent. And I believe that the phone is great. It's a fantastic tool for what you have and you want to be used with, and you can do some creative things, and it is easier to one dimension. It's easier, okay? But you still have to get microphones. You're gonna need an external lens if you're really someone who's shooting and filming and you understand. And I just feel that, in my line of work, and you can go through and you can see, I'll even put stuff up here so you can see wide angle shots. You can see mobile phone anamorphic, okay? Absolutely, yes. It's great. But at the same time, I do feel like professional devices at the same time are useful, okay? I'm gonna be going all over the place. So I'm not somebody who's gonna say, no, you can't use your mobile phone. I'm not gonna be that person. Mobile phone, I love you. We made a lot of money on the mobile phone itself, and you can't outweigh it. I just feel that it's very expensive, okay, to put all that gear into your phone, okay, when you can put your gear on a relatively camera from 2017, I would say, and higher, okay, 2017 and higher. Spend a little bit extra money, and that gear will last you longer, and it will do a longer work. Because, for example, video camera already has an audio port in, already has places you can put the rig in. You just need to add flash. You just got the external memory you need to add, so therefore it's easier. However, if you only have a phone, and the phones are getting better, Sony's made a new phone. There are a lot of phones that are better than the iPhone at filming. What it is that they're just apps that are not as great for other things than they are on iOS. And if you're going to be someone who is going to film on a mobile phone, please get Filmic Pro. It's expensive, but I feel like it is the best in the market, okay? And for me, it was worth the price. It's priceless, I feel like it's the best system. Just play around. It gets better. And so, yeah, that's just my 2 cents added. I feel like if you can use both, you can use both. If a client wants to be cheap, give them that mobile phone. If they want to be expensive, you can mix and match both, just like I'm doing in that video. And I think instead of people hating on either one, use both and use what suits you. I would just say, if you're focused on the mobileography, let's call it, just make sure that the tools you get can be later applied for your camera. So if you get a mic, make sure it also can work for the camera. If you get a certain tripod, make sure it's for the camera. If you're gonna get a gimbal, I recommend getting a camera gimbal and using your phone on it, and use something like a universal cage or a B-script cage, okay, for those to make it versatile. What else I want to say? Yeah, look at some of my work. I'm going to put links to my work where you can see, hey, yeah, okay, I shot this video. I'll tell you this. There'll be a first link there. And you go and tell me how it was shot. Okay, all right. And I use moment lenses when it comes for my filming and photos on the phone. But I do recommend looking at B-script and looking at Sandmark, but Moment, you can buy them used, no problem. But there are some issues with Moment. Check out my other video about that. And the most important thing, really, at the end of the day, on the war and people who hate on it, people who don't hate on it, people who are saying, forget the mobileography, it's crap, this and that. I would say, hey, just enjoy, just do, and just create, just like I'm creating right now, because we all know it does take time, and at the end of the day, we create. My name is Hamidu Williams, this is Animals of Paradise Studio, and this was my rant on the industry as a director of both videography and photography, and I hope you enjoy my work. Have a wonderful day. Bokeh, baby! You're making me that money.